Hey, my name is Matt Wiss, and together with my wife Claudia, we've been living inside of email service providers such as Klaviyo, SendLane, OmniSend, and SMS providers such as PostScript, Attentive, you name it. We've been literally sending emails and SMS every single day for the last at least 3+ years. So in this video, I wanted to share with you my top email and SMS marketing trends, especially for Shopify store owners. We mostly work with Shopify stores, and that is the topic of this video. First things first, you know that you have to stay up to date with current regulations and making sure that your emails are being delivered into the right inboxes. You've seen what Apple did to their email experience with creating these fake emails that act on your behalf whenever you subscribe. For example, recently I was shopping for some concert tickets on an app, logged in with the Apple ID, and immediately saw a weird email with some weird name and numbers created for me just for that particular event, so that I will not get spammed after the event with some promo email. So that is happening, and of course there's ways to overcome it, but you got to be aware of that. The same goes for Google and Yahoo. We covered that also in previous videos, where you want to make sure that your unsubscribe rate is super low, you are using a verified sending domain or your branded sending domain, and of course not sending emails to people that don't want your emails. And forget about SMS. You definitely don't want to be sending any SMS campaigns to people that didn't give you a clear consent of receiving text campaign and they confirmed that yes, I want to receive your promos campaigns from your brand from that number. So if you're confused because you brought the list from a different email service provider or SMS service provider, or you're not sure if you got a consent, honestly, I wouldn't risk it because the fees are huge and they're per recipient. So if you send SMS to 100 people that didn't give you consent, you might be fined tens of thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of dollars. So you want to make sure that you stick to the rules and you follow them. First trend that I wanted to cover in this video is personalization at scale. I'm sure you've seen the typical behavior when you are starting with email marketing and you have a list of, let's say, 1,000 people, or doesn't matter, for let's say, it can be 1 million. We've managed lists with more than 1 million active subscribers. People that are going to be receiving most of your emails have been clicking your emails and been opening your emails during a certain period of time, maybe 30 days, maybe last 14 days if you're new, or maybe last 90 days or more. If you start seeing a great open rate of 50, 60, 70%, and your click rate is there, your deliverability is okay, you have low unsubscriber, you can keep extending the time frame and sending to maybe people that were opening and clicking your emails in the last 100 or 140 days. This might still apply to your brand and you can still follow these principles for segmentation. However, I highly encourage you to add that one campaign per week where you're going to be personalizing the experience based on users' behavior. What I mean by that, for example, you send out an email campaign with multiple categories or multiple products. Let's say you have 4 hero products. In that campaign, you include 4 hero products, the benefits of each of the hero products, and you are sending that campaign to your most engaged subscribers, meaning people that click and buy. Now, we are getting some sort of behavior from this email, right? People might be interested in hero product number 2, and they will click hero product number 2. You have other people that will click hero product number 1 or number 3 or 4. You're collecting that behavior and you can start building out that segment with people that have shown interest in that particular product. Let's say you send another campaign a few days later and you promote 2 of your hero products and you still get people to click. They choose which product they're interested in the most by clicking these products, right? So they click on the product again. Now you have people that click one product multiple times during the last 3-4 weeks. The intent is super high, that they are interested in your product, that particular, not only in your products, in that particular product. So naturally, what you should be doing, you should be sending them more information on that particular product. And guess what? If you want to make sure that they will see that information, send them a text. There is such a low chance that someone will miss your text campaign if you send it to people that gave you consent. So highlight the benefits of this product, be more specific, maybe show before and afters, whatever that is that you think the objection might be over comment in that text, in that email, but now you're personalizing it based on the behavior, not just an intent that people like opening and clicking your emails. And as a matter of fact, if they click emails, we've seen some outrageous number of 1,800 or 1,700 clicks from one email because of these bots or whatever that is, that just gave you this fake traffic. You really want to make sure that you get that targeted traffic, and that's how you can personalize it. Another trend is, and speaking of personalization, is personalizing the welcome experience. I'm sure you've seen this typical pop-up going around on most of the pages where they just ask for email, maybe they ask for first name, and then the second step, they ask you for phone number. What if instead you would start collecting information from your new subscribers about their interests? Are they interested in category X, category Y, category Z? Why are they on this page? Are they shopping for themselves? Are they shopping for someone else? You can do it using platforms such as camp.io. You can also implement surveys on your page if you really want to go a step further, or post-purchase survey for that matter, in collecting that information after someone has placed an order using no-commerce. That is super seamless post-purchase integration into your Shopify store when you gather information directly from your customers. And you can do that even based on a segment. So if someone bought for the first time, you can ask them a different question versus someone who bought for the fifth time. So how can you leverage the data? Well, as soon as you have that pop-up integrated with your email service provider, you can build these segments and separate your welcome flow for each particular answer. So that way, you're creating more personalized experience right from get-go. Next trend that I would like to cover is mobile versus desktop. First things first, I would highly recommend go and check out how many subscribers or how many recipients you have on both sides, how many are opening on desktop. My guess would be 20-80 or 80-20. 80% of people will open on mobile, 20% on desktop. So when you create emails, get a habit, or if you're a designer, tell your designing team, get a habit of testing your emails mostly on mobile devices. Make sure they're super fast. If you have landing pages that are specific to your hero products or hero product, you want to make sure that you keep the same vibe on the email. That will be the experience. Ideally, maybe start with the ad. The ad should have the same vibe as the email, as the same with the landing page. To create this slippery slope, as copywriters would tell, of an experience for your potential customers. So when you test out emails, make sure you open it on desktop, make sure you click around, make sure everything is working, make sure all the links are opening and there's no glitches. And the mistake that I've seen the most is having in your header a bunch of collections or links to a bunch of collections, and when you open it on mobile, they stack under each other, and that just doesn't look good because it takes a few scrolls to find out what the email is all about. So make sure you have your mobile first. You optimize your emails for mobile first experience. Next trend will be interactive emails. I'm sure you've heard about Mr. Beast campaign where he sent a giveaway email where people had to click as many times as possible on the call to action, and the most amount of clicks would win some big prize. I think it was hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars. You know, Mr. Beast, he is giving away a lot of things. He's very generous when it comes to that. But the idea of making an email so interactive was just plain genius. There's platforms that allow you to do that, but emails can be fun as well. And trust me, if you have someone that clicked your email thousands of times for real, not like any bot, that is a pure commitment. So hopefully this same will happen to your brand, that people are so committed to it, and they want to click it, they're so interactive with it, and they will interact with your emails. So interactive emails is definitely another trend that I recommend testing here and there. Find out how close you are with your audience. Finally, the last trend I wanted to cover is using email to build a greater bond with your audience. And that would be a live on social media platform. Maybe you are going live on YouTube. Maybe you have someone that is going live on Instagram on a weekly or monthly basis. And email and SMS will certainly help you to invite more people to your events. And just like we've seen a lot of webinars in the B2B world, especially in the online B2B world, you have a lot of events that are happening on LinkedIn or just on any other platform. The same now is being leveraged for consumer brands or any direct-to-consumer brand out there. There's so many things you need to be educated on. Why not use the founder or your team to educate your audience? directly, getting questions, Q&As, using any of the platforms out there to be close to your audience, have them ask you a bunch of questions, answer them, and that alone will give you so many ideas for your content, for your maybe email marketing calendars. That is unbelievable. So I highly recommend testing it out. If you have someone that is good on camera or would like to get better on camera, be there as a spokesperson for your brand. Get them on Instagram Live to use email and SMS to get people excited to join these lives. Maybe do some recap after as a follow-up for your attendees and leverage email marketing in that way. There we go. Those are my top trends when it comes to email and SMS marketing for 2024 and beyond. If you found this video valuable, make sure to hit the link and subscribe button so others can see these trends as well and benefit from it. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.